everybody. How's everyone doing this evening? Sorry for the little bit of a delay there. I had to make my dinner. So hopefully you guys are okay with seeing me eat on stream. I'll try not to chew like too loudly into the mic. It's kind of far in front of me, so. So hopefully we should be okay. Alright, who we got in here? We got Insane. Insane is first in here. Doc Strange, just stopping by and dropping a like. Appreciate that as always, Doc Strange. How you doing, Insane? Hope you're having a good night. Well, let's go ahead and tweet out that we're live. Oops, no, that's wrong. Okay, that's good there. I'm not bad. Not bad, Insane. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, so I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah, we are feeling much better. We are going to be back at work tomorrow. So yeah, all is well now. I'm definitely not going to be going until midnight. I'm probably just going to go through all my 4-star champions and all my 3-stars, and then we'll call it there. So probably about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours or so. That's roughly how long we'll be streaming for this evening. So we're getting pretty close to breaking the 4 mil mark. So if the previous arena indications, oh, will I be going for proxy? Sorry, Insane. I thought you meant the time. I'm not going to be going for her in the arena, but I will be opening a featured Grandmaster Crystal for her, and then maybe a couple more depending on how good of a character she turns out to be. But I want to save my units for that new Thanos, when he becomes a playable character. Because if that new Thanos is a playable character, we'll be opening up 10 featured Grandmaster Crystals for him. In addition to the one that I'll be opening for the Grandmaster Crystal series. So actually that means we're going to have a new video dropping on Friday then. Because approximately midnight comes out tomorrow. That means her featured crystals will come out tomorrow, so tomorrow evening I'll get the video recorded and it'll go up at the usual time on Friday morning. So that'll be sweet. We might pull a 5-star Proxima midnight. But probably not. Iceman here. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to, Insane. I got super lucky with the 5-star Bishop. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do it again. Well, we'll see. Even if I can just get a 3-star version of her and then level her up, max her out, give her an Awakening Gem, and, you know, just mess around with her. I think it'd be fun to see how she plays. Aaron, how you doing, bud? Alright, Aaron, did you get Medusa round 1? Hey, Thanatos. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw on Twitter you were saying that you're gonna be grinding out Realm of Legends Winter Soldier for the next little bit. I forget though. What are you using the potions for? Are we gonna die here? Okay, for now. We should be good here. Oh yeah. That's 100% killing him. Oh, first path from Labyrinth. Nice, dude. Do you mean in a duel there, Insane? Yeah, X23 doesn't have a whole, her defensive stats aren't that high, so she's fairly easy to take down. She dies relatively quickly, but if you're playing her, and you can play well, then she's a really, really good champion. Alright, that's Ghost Rider down. Thanatos, have you done Act 5 to 100% exploration yet? I can't remember if you have or not. I see your comment there, Aaron. I'll poke my head up in just a second here. There we go. I went for Medusa the first round, and I was cut short, so didn't even try this time. Like, I got dumped out. Aw, man, that sucks. How far did you make it in the first round? I've been a bit lazy, only have about 65 potions farmed, aiming for like 150, but I'm using Blade, so hoping my lack of motivation to farm won't come back at me. Or using Blade for first path Labyrinth, nice. Is he rank 4 or rank 5? 2.5 mil. Yeah, 2.5 mil. Yeah, it's unfortunate that that was not enough to score a Medusa. But her cutoff this time might be a little bit lower, because cutoffs are usually a little bit lower the second time around. But we'll just have to see. We just passed the 4 mil mark, and her cutoff last time was about 3.8. So as long as the cutoff remains the same, then we're safe. But I'm shooting for at least 5 mil. Yep, finished Act 5 up maybe a month back. Already finished Uncollected, Master, and Heroic. I don't have rank 5 5-star yet. This first path should make that possible, though. Nice. Is it mainly just the class catalyst that you're lacking? No, I just didn't feel like going for it. No, that's fair, Aaron. I mean, like, I never grind out Arena this hard for a champion, but I really, really wanted Medusa, so I decided to put the time in and do it, because this isn't going to be like a usual thing. The only other champion that I'm going to be going for like this, assuming I don't get him by the time his arena comes back around, is Archangel in August. If we get lucky and we pull an Archangel out of a 4-star crystal before then I won't have to grind for him. But if we don't get Archangel by August, we're gonna be grinding for his arena. Yeah, we're sitting at just over 700 subs there, Insane. We hit just over 700 last night, which is super, super awesome. Although I really want Medusa, I don't have the time to grind arena to get her. Yeah, that's the downside with when champions like really, really hyped up and really wanted champions come around. It's like she's right there, but it just takes so much time. Like I was saying, I never usually grind arena this hard, but I really wanted Medusa because I don't have her as a 4 or a 5-star champion. And she's just got so many good uses, especially now in Alliance Quest with those Sentinels. She just completely shuts them down, so I really wanted to try to push myself to get Medusa and then to get her awakened as well. Because normally I would just... So if I grind out for a new champion, I only grind for them once, and then I'll just wait till I pull them from a crystal to get them awakened. But Medusa's a special case. I wanted to be able to get her and have her awakened as soon as possible. So this is the only reason why I'm grinding out for her twice. Like Crossbones is the basic champion in the arena tomorrow. Well, for the next round of arena, he's the basic 4-star champion. So I don't have him as a 4-star version. So I'm only going to be grinding for him once. This is so weird. Quake v Quake. So I'm only going to be grinding for Crossbones once, just so I can get the champion on my team. And then I'll worry about duping him from a crystal. It was too early there on that parry. But she gone. Insane, I would love your 5-star Archangel. I would love it. Yeah, just Class Catalyst was planning to wait longer to do the first path until I have another rank 4 5-star, because when I finish some alphas, we'll go into Overflow. But if pulls are bad, I can rank 4 Green Goblin. Yeah, he's not a bad rank 4, especially since he's a pretty good Alliance War defender. So, he'd be an okay option to take to rank 4. However, I do have her as a 4-star, just would really like to get her awakened. Yeah, no, she's so much nicer to have when she's awakened, and she becomes a really good Alliance War defender when she's awakened too, because of that auto block. So, just the awkward part though is that I want to be using her for Alliance Quest, mainly to deal with the Sentinels. But then, if I chuck her on Alliance War defense, then that's 2 days for, like, Alliance Quest that I won't have her on offense. Well, I mean, technically 1 day, because, you know, as long as, you know, because if she's placed as a defender but the war hasn't started yet, then I can use her elsewhere. So yeah. But as soon as... There we go. But as soon as I basically just get the ISO, I'm going to be taking her right up to rank 5, because I have all the catalysts to do it. I'm sitting at 12 T4 Cosmic Catalysts right now, but I'm just really short on ISO. So as soon as I can get a good chunk of ISO to get her up to rank 5, then she'll be getting maxed out. She'll be my 6th maxed out 4-star. Oh, I thought I hit a special there. Did not reach far. There we go. Calvin, 3.1 mil down, 1.5 still to go. You can do it, dude. 1.5 mil is easy to get in a day. You have a 5-star blade, you don't need Archangel Rhynot. Well, see, a lot of people think that just because you have Blade, you've essentially just, like, completely won the game. But, in all honesty, like, Blade is really good, but he has his scenarios. In certain scenarios, Archangel is a better champion. Like, Archangel is one of the best champions to help, like, apart from Iceman, Archangel's one of the best champions to deal with Spider-Man. And, you know, because his Neurotoxin can completely shut down Evade. So, you know, he's just... At least I'm pretty sure it can. But Blade is situational. Blade is good if you can get Danger Sense active, but if you're fighting somebody that's bleed immune and you don't have Danger Sense active, Blade isn't a really good champion. But a lot of people think that just because you have Blade on your team, then, you know, you can just pretty much face roll through everything. Which is, I mean, it is kind of true to some extent, but again, like, you know, Blade has his matchups, and there are matchups where other champions are just straight a better option than Blade. You have Blade and Ghost Rider, I'm sorry, but you did win the game. No, I know, his crit is still really good, but it's mainly, it's much better when, it's much better when Danger Sense is active. If Danger Sense is not active and you're fighting a bleed immune champion, Blade actually kind of sucks. Like, if you're fighting Vision, if you're fighting either version of Vision, or like a Nebula, then, like, Star Spidey is the way better option to go, or Star-Lord, or Medusa even. There are better options than Blade for certain champions like that. But Blade is good in a lot of scenarios, especially if you pair him with Ghost Rider. Archangel would definitely be nicer to have for this first path. Blade is only going to have Danger Sense active for 5 out of 17 fights. I'll finish reading that in just a second here. I was slightly early on that evade. Caught him. Alright, he's dead. Okay, Archangel would definitely be nicer to have for this first path. Blade is only gonna have Danger Sense for 5 out of 17 fights. Those won't be fun. And Colossus, I'm not looking forward to that. Colossus and Old Man Logan, because Old Man Logan has shorter bleed duration, so it's kind of like he's like 70% bleed immune. So that's really gonna suck. Plus, for those 2 fights, you have the class disadvantage. He's situational, but not as situational as, say, Ronin. No, that's true. That's true. I mean, like, to some extent, every champion is situational. Just some champions have more optimal situations than others. Since I'm not skilled at Dex, my Holy Trinity team is 5-star Blade, 4-star Ghost Rider, and 4-star Hyperion. That's not bad. I mean, the main synergy is that you have Ghost Rider with Blade, so that his Danger Sense is expanded to all villains. The synergy with Spidey just makes the Danger Sense a little bit more accurate at reducing frig, what am I trying to say? I completely just lost my train of thought there, guys. Oh, reducing, like, ability accuracy, I think is what I was trying to say. Ant-Man as well, he bleeds, but that glancing. Yeah, that glancing is horrible. Did I say glancing? If I said glancing, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, the glancing is horrible. So yeah, Archangel is a really good option for Ant-Man, because if you can get the neurotoxin up, I think that completely shuts down his glancing. I shouldn't have done that final medium into the block there. Oh, that bleed's gonna finish him. Oh, he's so dead. Nice. Ashes, how you doing, buddy? I think Archangel shuts down auto block. As long as you got him duped, the neurotoxin should shut down auto block, but it won't work for Medusa because Medusa's poison immune. But it works for MODOK. Archangel's an amazing champion to deal with MODOK. Completely shutting down that auto block makes MODOK really easy. Hood and Scarlet Witch are very good against Medusa. Yeah, they are. Those two are really good options for dealing with Medusa. Hood can just completely fizzle her Furies. That's kind of funny to say, fizzle her Furies. And then yeah, then she can't trigger auto block. Do you have an alliance on Marvel Strike Force? I'm in an alliance, but it's not like a super active one. I just basically play Marvel Strike Force casually, so I don't need like a crazy high pushing alliance. I actually don't even think I've booted the game up yet today, in all honesty. That or Galaxy of Heroes. I haven't booted those ones up yet today either. I've just been busy with other things, just working on trying to feel better. Yeah, Hood actually has some pretty good uses. The stagger basically on, I don't remember if it's on crits or if it's on like medium attacks, but he staggers a lot, which is really beneficial. It's also pretty good for dealing with champions that have Unstoppable. So yeah, you can just fizzle the Unstoppable. Hood is also very good against Sentinels. Sentinel. Oh my goodness. I can't speak tonight, guys. I said Blancing, Sentinels. I cannot speak tonight. 100% confirmed. I cannot speak. Mr. Fix It's down. Notice crit base staggered. Okay, so it's whenever you get a crit, he'll throw up a staggered buff. Cosmic Sentinels gain Unstoppable and he staggers them. He's a very useful champ if you have him even unduped. Yeah, I have a 5-star Hood actually, but he's not ranked up very high. I might try him. I probably would do some duels against the Sentinel first before with my Hood before I take him into Alliance Quest. Just, you know, to get used to them. But yeah, because right now, because we're running map 5, and the paths that I normally take are the ones with, like, the Electros and the Abominations and everything. So I take my Poison Immune Hyperion until I get my Medusa ranked up, at which point I'll take her. And then I take a Crossbones to help deal with the Electros, and I sometimes get paths that have magic on them. Well, that was mainly back when I was running map 4. But I use my Crossbones mainly to deal with the Electros. And then Yellow Jackets are super easy. I can basically just use anybody for that. And then I bring in a Star-Lord as well, and I mainly just use the Star-Lord to deal with the Sentinels. I can drop the Sentinels in roughly about 20-ish hits or so, give or take. Once I get built up to a special 2, I just fire that off, and they're usually dead by then. The only Sentinel that sucks is the skill one because he purifies debuffs. Yeah, so you basically have to fight him like he's debuff immune. Because if you stun him, you don't have enough time to swing in after after the parry before he shrugs it off. He basically shrugs it off instantly. So yeah, if you stun, I don't know why I finished that combo so early. If you stun a skill Sentinel and then you try to swing in, most of the times you'll get clipped because they would have purified the debuff and then they start to swing in. So you basically just have to fight them like they are, like they're debuff immune, or just be like really, really good at intercepting them. I hate the skill sentinels, but other than that, they're not that bad. They honestly aren't. It just takes a little bit of getting used to fighting them. But in all honesty, they aren't super annoying. Yeah, and Zane, who'd you get as a 5-star? There we go. We had the month-long event quest with Sentinels. Yeah, exactly. So that was a lot of time to for people to get used to them. And honestly, it's like once Sentinel was announced as a character, I just knew he was gonna replace. I called it like so long ago, like back in January when they showed that Sentinel was the new character coming in. I'm like, he's totally gonna replace the Adaptoids or the Symbioids in Alliance Quest. It was just obvious. And then especially once they released them in the quest with different classes, it was basically like confirmed from there. Because the game becomes too easy, and then they add something that's like 0.05% more difficult. Now, yeah, it's true, Insane or Calvin. Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people. I shouldn't say a lot of people, but there is unfortunately a demographic in the player base that that feels like the game should just be easy, that the game should always be easy, and that things basically should just be handed to them, and then the game is easy for them. It's like, if that's what you're expecting out of a game, then there's no point in playing a game. Part of playing a game is the challenge that comes with it. Oh, same here, I knew they'd replace the symbiotes, yeah. They've been waiting for a long time, but they didn't have anything to replace it. Yeah, no, exactly. There was nothing else that was able to replace it. I do think, though, so because they made Sentinel a playable character as a tech class, and then there's a bunch of other Sentinels for all the different classes, it kind of makes me think that, you know, it kind of would have been nice if they had given us a playable Ultron droid, just as like a tech class, and it's basically like a mini Ultron. You know, basically exactly what they did with Sentinel. Just give us a playable Ultron droid. You know, even though it's not kind of like a named character, but I mean, we have Sentinel, and there's like a million Sentinels. So it would be nice if we kind of just had like an Ultron droid as a playable character. I understand why like the Symbioids and the Adaptoids weren't made as playable characters, because, you know, those were kind of just made as like faceless enemies. But like the Ultron droids, like they're in the movie, like they're in the MCU. So it just kind of would have been nice if we had a playable version of it. But oh well. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, no, like they're army based. There's only one Ultron, yes, but in the movie Age of Ultron, there's like he's got like a million minions. And there's like an entire army of Ultron droids. So that's why I'm saying, like, it would have been nice if we had a playable version of, like, the Ultron droid. Okay, so we're gonna have a class disadvantage regardless. So 3107, 32. Oh, he's got the lowest PI. Compensation, money grab, give me free stuff. Honestly, Thanatos, it's so true. There's like one minor thing that goes wrong with the game, and people are just like, "Oh, where's my 5-star awakening gem? You know, for that minor bug that didn't really impact me, but I want stuff anyway." Like, I can understand the 12.0 compensation patch. Like that was well put together because the game changed so much. And it was like, it made sense that they gave us that compensation package because they basically changed how, like, all the characters' stats worked, and they changed so much in the game that it made sense that we got a juicy compensation package. But now every time something goes wrong with the game, you know, it's like people are basically expecting a 12.0 compensation package for, like, minor stuff. I tend to rant. I tend to rant about things like that. He used the Stark suits, though, so you mean those busted droids he created from... Yes, something like that. But basically, like, they had Ultron droids for every different class in the game, so it kind of would have been just cool if, like, they had a playable version of the droid as a tech class, much like they do Sentinel. But I understand, too, where it's like the Sentinels are just, like, a big army of them. It's not like you've got one, like Mr. Sentinel, you know, is like Ultron, and then he just makes a bunch more of himself. So I can kind of understand it in that sense, but we will never see another compensation like that. No, most likely not, unless they completely change. Unless they completely change how the game functions again, we're not going to see a compensation package like that. They nerfed all the top champs pretty much. It's true, they did, but it was... I felt it was okay. I was happy with the compensation that we got, but it did suck for people that had all those top champions, and now it's like, well, they're completely useless. But, however, it does... I do agree completely why they nerfed some of those top champions. Scarlet Witch totally made sense. Like, we've talked about this here before, but Scarlet Witch was like, became the answer for literally everything in the game. And it was like, do you have Scarlet Witch? Yes. Okay, then you've actually won the game. Do you not have Scarlet Witch? No. Okay, we'll get Scarlet Witch and then you'll just win the game. So I understand why Scarlet Witch needed to be nerfed, but I think, like, Doctor Strange, he didn't really deserve the nerf that he got. And, like, his regen now is basically complete garbage. And it's not like he has his regen active all the time. He only has his regeneration active for, like, 9 or 10 seconds on, like, a 30-second cycle. So, I think Doctor Strange should have been... I don't think Doctor Strange really should have been touched. He was fine as he was, and it just basically made the character completely undesirable now. I want to figure out a way to get in on Moon Knight after his special. I'm sure there's sorry guys, let me catch up on chat here. I noticed there was a few comments that went by. Oh man, I completely forgot to pause the stream in the background. I'm sorry. Yes, Ashes, I did get Medusa. I put up 7 mil for her first round, and we got her. So now we're just going to try to dupe her. We're at 4.3 right now. What's up, Rhina? What's the highest score you've put up in Arena? 7 mil. 7 mil, Scott. Yeah, they'd have to do another 12.0 nerf to ever see it again. Yeah, no, 100%. Blade nerf, Sparky nerf, Ghost Rider nerf. Scarlet Witch was nerfed too much. They didn't have to dumb her down that much. I mean, she's still a pretty good champion, Calvin. So I don't think that, I don't think she got nerfed. I know she got nerfed hard, but she didn't get nerfed so bad to the point where she's now like a completely useless champion. Like, she's still pretty good. But like Doctor Strange got nerfed way too hard because now it's like no one uses Doctor Strange anymore. And especially with Sentinels in the arena now, with them being bleed immune, regular Wolverine is not really good to use in Alliance Quest anymore. X-23 is still okay, because she can gain the crit buffs against somebody that's bleed immune. So she has a way to compensate for not dealing out bleed, so X-23 is still not a horrible option for Alliance Quest. But, you know, if Doctor Strange was still kind of decent, I honestly think that we would have seen some Doctor Stranges coming back into Alliance Quest. But now that his regen is complete crap, it's not going to happen. Galactic, how you doing, buddy? I saw you there. It's just a little bit behind on chat. How you doing tonight, Galactic? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Dr. Shred's regen was nerfed hard. And also his timers being delayed screwed him up now so bad that nobody wants him anymore. Yeah, nobody wants him. And that's, like, when I understand nerfing a champion a little bit so that they're still used, but when you nerf a champion so hard that nobody plays them anymore, you didn't, then you didn't do the nerf properly, in my opinion. The point of a nerf should be to rebalance everything with the current game, not just make a champion so crap that nobody uses him anymore. Ashes, when you say growing an alliance, do you mean just kind of like in general, or do you have like a specific game in mind? Like, are you talking Strike Force, MCOC, or just kind of like in general? I've been doing 12 million in featured 5-star arena, every arena. Dang, dude. Definitely getting burnt out on arena. Yeah, no, 100%, Scott. That's crazy. She's but her crit RNG got trashed so bad. Yeah, no, yeah. No, it definitely did. 100% agree, Calvin. They did Blade perfect. Blade synergies are what should be nerfed. Yeah, if they nerf anything, it should be the synergies. 100%. It's not Blade himself. Blade as a champ doesn't need a nerf whatsoever. Synergies could use... Yeah, if they nerfed the synergies just a little bit, then it would balance out the character just a little bit more. But yeah, Blade as a character was designed very, very well. Oh yeah, Ashes. There's Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, dude. Like long time ago though, not like anything recent. Although I would love to see a more recent version of Blade, because I didn't see the original movies. So I just I would love to see like a remake of the Blade movies. As long as they did the character well, you know, and they used Wesley Snipes again. Because I've seen clips of some of the movies, but I haven't sat down to see them all the way through. In Strike Force, well, in growing an alliance, Ashes, you just want to make sure that you're offering the people in your alliance what they want. So if people are coming to your alliance and they're, you know, like expecting raids and they're expecting everybody to be able to generate those 600 tickets a day, then you want to make sure that you are encouraging that as an alliance leader, That's one of the big things. And being active, too. People don't want an alliance leader that's not active or that's on, like, 2-3 times a week. Is 4.5 mil enough? 4.5 mil is probably going to be safe there for you, Sebastian. She went for 3.8 the first round of Arena. So, you'll probably be okay at around the 4.5 mil mark. I'm personally going for 5, just because I like to be extra super cautious. But 4.5 mil is probably going to be okay. Assuming her cutoff doesn't shoot way up, but it probably won't. Blade alone is just a good skill champion for primary use against dimensional beings, yeah, with the synergies. He becomes pretty overpowered and then takes no skill. Yeah. Don't make him danger sense to all villains, but give him a percentage. It's not a bad idea. For the most part, endgame players have Blade way up because he's the perfect Alliance War champion, which is all endgame players really do now. No, that is true, Thanatos, yeah. Blade is super good in Alliance War because the typical bosses you see in Alliance War are Magics and Dormammu's. You sometimes run into like Mephistos and Modocs. Those are like kind of like the 4 main bosses. I've seen some people have, you know, like random stuff in there, you know, like I think I saw like a Spider-Man as one of the war bosses in one of the previous times I was in war. But I was in a kind of a low bracket, so Nightcrawler sometimes appears as an Alliance War boss. But yeah, Blade is very, very good in Alliance War, which is why, just like Thanatos just said, a lot of the top end game players have him, because yeah, he's like your best Alliance War option. God, I think Medusa is one of the top 5 most desirable champions in the game, and her cutoff for basic was 3.83 mil. A lot have also missed her and are pissed, and they want vengeance. So there will be a vengeance arena. It wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, that's why I'm trying to be like super safe, because if the cutoff shoots way up for whatever reason, then you know, I want to be safe that I got her. Because I know because some people were predicting like I think Brian Graham's prediction was around 3 mil. And I know some people were saying probably in the 3 to 3.5 mil mark. I was personally, my guess was somewhere between 3.5 and 4. So yeah. Because so many people predicted much lower than what her cutoff actually came up to be, it's possible that her cutoff could shoot up a little bit. But again, this arena's not over a weekend, so it's really hard to say. We'll just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see tomorrow what her cutoff turned out to be. I mean, we probably won't see it tomorrow, but oh, good grief. Very nice. There we go. Red Hulk's a Mephisto. Well, now he is. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely, Calvin. Gladiator Hulk is also really good in Alliance Quest right now. Or Alliance War right now. Because he deals with Magics, Dormammu's, and Mephistos perfectly. Because he regens like 70% of the damage that he would take from like the Degen or the Limbo. Or the Incinerate. So Gladiator Hulk is appearing in a lot of top-end rosters for Alliance War 2. I love seeing Ultron or Nightcrawler as the boss. Yeah, when you see those, it's like they're a little easier to deal with. I'll give the class advantage to Groot because I hate using Groot. Told everybody 4 to 5 mil for Medusa. It wouldn't surprise me if her cutoff does jump up to over 4, which is why I'm trying to get to at least 5. So I forget where I'm at now. We'll see in a second. Alright, what are we at? We're at, okay, we're coming up on 3.4. I'll probably be able to get to, I'm hoping I can get up to 4.8 by the end of tonight. And then tomorrow morning on the train into work and on my lunch break, I'll be able to bang out probably another 500,000 to 600,000. So I will most likely finish this arena at 5.5 mil. At least that's kind of what I'm aiming for. So we'll see. Buddy of mine, BB from SGA3, missed her with 3.7 when cutoff was 3.8. That's so brutal. That's so bad. If you have time to grind more, just grind. It never hurts anything. If anything, it helps later down the road with the other battleships or units. No, exactly, it's true. If you've got time to grind, then just go for it. Especially now when, like, when her cutoff's already been announced for the first time, and with her being such a desired champion right now, who knows what could happen to her cutoff. Magnum's got 4.65 for her. You're done, buddy? I hope you can get her. I hope you get her. I thought you were already past 4 mil, or was that featured arena? Not sure what you mean there, Calvin. But yeah, we're over we're just under 4.4 now. Okay, so he missed it with 3.7 because he fell asleep. Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah, we're past 4 mil. We're past 4 mil. 1 second, guys. I said 3 mil. Sorry. I thought I said 4. I thought I said 4. I'm definitely over 4. If I I wouldn't put it past me to misspeak. See, even that was me misspeaking. I misspoke so much tonight. We'll figure out a way to get in on Moon Knight. Seems like you have to take some blocked hits, but then you can get in. But yeah, thanks, Calvin. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please feel free to drop a like on it. That really helps me out. Also, if you're new to the channel, also feel free to drop a sub if you would like as well. We're pushing towards our goal of 1,000 subs, and when we do, this big stack of premiums over here, over 1,200 premiums, as well as like 300 2-star crystals and a bunch of 3- and 4-star crystals, we're going to pop those all open in one big, massive live stream. So if you're definitely enjoying the content, please feel free to drop a sub. It would really help me out, and I'd be very, very appreciative for it. But all right, let's get through this last group of 4 stars here, and then we're gonna move on to some 3 stars that we're gonna chuck some boosts on. If there's ever a time to use those 3-star boosts, this is the time to do it. Of course I ran into that. Focusing just enough to not die to Winter Soldier is so annoying. Having a 5-star Archangel would be crazy nice for potion farming too. Oh, 5-star Archangel would rinse through Winter Soldier super fast. Get to 1500 before the subs, just pop them. Honestly, like, the bigger the stack gets, the more I'm tempted to pop them, but I want to save it. I've been saving it for a while now, and I've been saving it for a while and saying that I'm going to save it for the 1K mark, so I kind of just want to stick with that. But, it gets super tempting to open them up the longer I keep looking at them. I got some info. Is it okay to promote another streamer for this though? If you want to post, you do know them if that's a factor. No, I don't mind. I don't mind if people share other people's streams in my stream. I'm not super picky about that. Like, it doesn't really bother me, you know, like, if it's between friends or somebody like that, but if it's just, like, a random person hopping in and it's like, hey, check out my stream, then it's just like, no, kind of get out. But yeah, I don't mind, you know, like, Droid and I post in each other's streams all the time. We're always, you know, promoting each other when we each go live. So yeah, I'm not super picky about it if it's, you know, like, people that I know, or, like, you know, people that tend to hang out in my stream a lot. I'm not super picky about it. Okay, so we need to... Alright, I need to see what my boost inventory is like, and then I need to go pop some crystals. I'm Star-Lording my way through him. It takes about 2 to 4 minutes, but it's so repetitive, almost as bad as Arena. Potion farming can get very tedious. I fully agree with you there. Okay, boosts. Okay, I'm maxed on... Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay, so if I use all of these, then I'll have 18 boosted champions, which is what I can pump out in 15 minutes. So we're just going to use all of these here. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll boost them. Boost there. And then a single mystic boost on our Dr. Vood. Okay, and then we're gonna go pop open some, well, we'll use what's in the stash first, and then we'll pop open some more crystals here. Hey, Bird One, how you doing? Nice, dude. What movie did you watch? It's for Slice Him. He's got a race coming up versus Frojo next Sunday. I will try my best to come and watch. It's just super hectic right now with, like, my weekends are crazy busy with the wedding coming up. So if I can, I will try my best to stop by. Ask permission before promoting another stream on another stream. To me, if you don't, then it's just a slap to the face. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, streams are mainly for the person that is streaming. It's not meant to be used as, like, an advertisement space for other people. But, like, personally, I don't mind it. I don't mind it all that much. Like I said, as long as it's not just, like, some random person coming in. It's like, hey, check out my videos. Then I'm usually pretty good about it. Also, not the new Rampage movie with the Rock, right? Burn one, a different one. When you say Venom trailer, do you mean like the teaser trailer, or has there been like an actual real trailer? Because if it's the teaser one, then yeah, I've seen it. But if there's like an actual like full-length trailer for the movie, then I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, I've seen the teaser. I saw the teaser a while back. There's been a lot of Moon Knights tonight in the arena. I've just noticed that. Saying this movie was about government control and stuff like that. Don't want to get deep subject matter on here. Oh, okay. Is it like a current movie, or is it an older one, Burn One? Keep going against the same person in the arena, name's Nemesis. I think I've fought him in the arena before. I can't remember, like, some names tend to stand out to me, some names don't. But I know that there have been times where, like, I've got, like, the same team, like, 2 or 3 times in a row. I don't know why, but I always fight him 92% of the time. Yeah, I don't know why it seems like that there's like only like a small percentage of opponents that that you end up fighting. Alright, this is the only time I get to play my Archangel. Star though, which kind of sucks. It's a little bit older, has some violence, but it isn't overly gory, if that makes sense. It's a really good movie, it'll change your perspective on some daily issues. Interesting. No, I hadn't heard of it. There we go. You've got neurotoxins before? Mine's like 9. It's only been like 3 because the only Archangel I have is a 3-star version, and I only ever use them in the arena. So yeah, it only would have been like 3 or something like that. Because usually by the time you get any more than that, whoever you're fighting in the arena is usually already dead. I'll make Medusa fight Black Bull. Yeah, oh, it sucks. I've been wanting Archangel for so long. Archangel would have made would have made Act 5 a much easier time. Some of the fights. I mean, I did have access to blades, so that was nice, but like I said, for some of the fights, I would have much preferred to have an Archangel. I should change forms here. There we go. Nice. At least you're not like me without a single version of Ghost Rider. Does the 3-star one give you the synergy? I mean, I know the 3-star is not like super optimal to run, but does the synergy still work with the 3-star version of Ghost Rider? Oh, it does work with. Oh, so you don't even have a 3-star Ghost Rider, Calvin? Is it possible to have a rank 5 4-star at level 32? Yeah, it is. 4 stars rank 5 can go up to level 50. So it's definitely possible to have a level 32 one. Okay, so I've got one. After this, I got one more boosted team. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Oh, that's so rough that you don't even have him as a 3-star. Calvin, that's brutal, dude. I feel for you there, bud. Oh, at level 32. No, yeah, it's definitely possible. Especially with how generous they've been with some of like the T2 alphas and some of the rewards lately. I think it's definitely possible. Especially if they're a whale too. Very, very possible for a whale to have a rank 4 5-star. Yeah, sorry, Insane. I completely misunderstood you there. That's my bad. Jeff, why'd you sell all your 3-stars? Why would you do that? Don't sell champions. The way the game's been run now, with 5 and 6 stars releasing, you get class catalyst easier. You get the basics easier, T1 alpha easier. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I think I've only sold like one 2-star champion my entire time of playing this game. I did some experiments with selling 1-star champions. This was back like when I still had like the regular daily crystals, so they were super easy to get again. But I did some experiments with putting basic ISO into a 1-star champion and then selling the champion to get class ISO. And I wanted to see if the way that it worked out is if you could basically turn basic ISO into class ISO and basically get your gold back, and then you'd have like more stacks of ISO. I tried that out and it didn't end up working out. You didn't get as much back as you were putting in. Go to the store and get some of those 5-star sig stones. Nah, I don't need them. I don't want them. Yeah, no, I don't know why they didn't give you premium hero crystal shards when you duped a 1-star when they introduced the shard system. It just kind of made sense. Or even if you introduced like a 2-star, like a shard 2-star crystal, then, you know, at least give like 2-star shards. Okay, this... Come on here. Oh, crap. Too. There we go. So we didn't cross the street. I've been playing this game for too long. I don't use my 3 stars. They just sit in my roster. But the more 3 stars you have, Jeff, then the more then it's easier for you to pull in 4-star shards. Or give us SIGs on 1-star so we can get max SIG crystals for either shards or a chance at an Iron Fist or something. Yeah, no, I can kind of understand why they wouldn't do like SIG stones or something like that, because then if once they've moved past, you know, the like if you've got an updated daily crystal, then you're not going to really be able to get them anymore. Okay guys, I just have to jump into some alliance quest here and just make a couple of moves. So I'm gonna go my normal path here. Okay, I need to quickly pull up a map because I forget who this is. I think it's a sentinel. I really think this is a sentinel, but I can't remember. Okay, it is a sentinel. It's a sentinel that basically kind of fights like Void. Well, not like fights like Void, but it gives you some debuffs like Void does. Boom, easy. Alrighty, Insane, you have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Alrighty, so we'll move in 40 minutes, and that's an abomination on the corner there. I know that corner is an abomination. It's caught me off guard too many times to not remember that it's an abomination. Rank 4, 5-star blade, 40% revive, that's roughly 8k health, right? Give or take, yeah, something around there. 8 or 9k, depending on your mastery setup. Okay, so what do we have for boosts? So we just got a bunch of extra mutant boosts. Alright, so we're gonna hop into the crystal vault and pop open maybe 20-ish of these. Oh, yo, this insane sale! 10 units for 5,000 gold, 2,500. 10 units for 2,500 gold, guys. Crazy sales. Alright, let's pop open some of these. Good. No mutant boosts. We don't want to see mutant. Okay, I don't mind getting a couple. That's actually a pretty good spread. I just do it to be polite, Calvin. I don't want to like sit here like chomping on my food while I'm like staring into the camera. Okay, crap. I need to figure out who I need to boost. Because I don't want to screw this up. As long as it ain't falling out, we'll be good. I'll do my best there, Calvin. I'll do my best. Trying to math. Yeah, no worries, Netos. No worries there. Okay, so I need to go look at my 3 stars. Okay, so for so there's Mystic, there's Skill, there's Mutant, there's Tech, Science, and Cosmic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so for the Mystic, it's Mephisto. Crossbones is Skill. Mutant is Deadpool. Tech is Civil Warrior. Who do I need? I need a Science and a Cosmic. So Cosmic is Superior Iron Man, and Science is Spider-Man. Okay, let's jump back to the inventory. That's all we can ask. I took my unduped 5-star Hulk Ragnarok to rank 4. Yeah, no, Hulk Ragnarok is a pretty good champion, especially against those Mystic champions with like Mephisto, Dormammu, and those guys with the passive damage over times. He's a really good champion. Okay, so for here we start on these guys. Okay, so that's 3. Only got 1 tech. So we start on Civil Warrior. So I'm gonna use all these. So we start on Deadpool and go to Magneto. We start on Crossbones and go through Punisher. Spidey and Cap. Alright. That should be a good amount of boosts for now. Let's jump back into Arena. Mephisto's actually not a bad option to deal with to fight against Black Panther Civil War, because his soul imprisonment will shut down his armor ups, which means he won't reflect stuns. Of course, you would get that perfect block. Actually, just pulled a 4-star. Do you mean like a 4-star Gladiator Hulk? Oh, sorry, or you mean Mephisto? Oh, okay, yeah, Mephisto. No, it's okay. It's all good, dude. Yeah, I've got a 4-star Mephisto too. I don't have him awakened though, but I do have a 4-star Mephisto. He's not ranked up yet though. I'm super short on ISO right now. Like, I'm basically completely out. Yeah, once I get mine duped, I'll probably chuck him on Alliance War defense. Assuming I don't have higher ranked defenders by then. That's why you still hear 3 stars for ISO and 4-star shard. But if you keep the 3 stars, when you dupe them, you get ISO and 4-star shards. To each their own, I suppose. I'm in a low alliance right now because I recently went back to school. No time to grind. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling, dude. I know the feeling. Midnight, she's gonna be a killer, especially in long fights like Labyrinth of Legends. Yeah, she seems like she's gonna be pretty good in fights where she's got time to ramp up and like complete a bunch of those missions. She seems like she's gonna be a pretty good champion, but it just depends on how the percentages and how all the bonuses work out. Because you know, any champion can look good on paper, but then when you actually play them out, it's like, oh, this champion's actually garbage. Phone told me it was going to die. I ignored it. Guess what happened next? I'm guessing it died. Just gonna take a wild guess there. My wild guess was right. It's crazy. So many other answers when you pick the right one. I just must be smart tonight. Just under 4.7 mil, which is not too bad. Been going for about an hour and a half or so. It's only 10:40. I think there's another. Yeah, there's at least one more boosted team in here. Oh, just Punisher himself is boosted. Okay. Damn genius. So I think this fight's gonna push me over the 4.9 mark, if I was watching right, or 4.8, one of the two. Let's check the score. No, 4.7. I don't know why I was thinking I was up a little higher. Champ, do I hate the most? Playing or fighting? Is different depending on which one there. Both? Well, I hate playing Groot. Groot is the one champion I don't like playing. And fighting, my most hated champion to fight against is Cable, and my second most is King Groot. So we've just got to use Punisher here. I'm probably not going to worry about boosting the rest of the roster here, just because it's kind of like the bottom end of the maxed out 3 stars, so I might just run these guys through normally. I'll still get up to about 4.8. Then tomorrow when the train into work, I'll be able to run through the 4 stars, like the good maxed out 4 stars, and then on my lunch break as well, get a good shot at running through all my 4 stars, so should be able to get to at least the 5.5 mark. Second nemesis. Playing with Magneto and fighting Mephisto. I don't mind playing with Magneto. He's a little frustrating to play with, but I don't really mind it too much. And I don't mind fighting Mephistos. And it's not just because I have a blade. I'm not saying that just because I have a blade. I actually just don't mind fighting Mephisto much in general. Yeah, we still got a few teams to run through here, so we should be able to get up over 4.8, probably 4.85. No, it's actually not because I have a blade. I'm not saying it just because I have a blade. Actually, I have to go blow my nose after this fight here. Alright, so that's dead Drax. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, we back. I used to hate Mordo, but I've learned to fight and bait him. I used to be the same. I used to hate fighting Mordos, but, you know, they're still a little frustrating, but I don't mind them as much as I used to. Or I don't hate them as much as I used to, rather. There we go. I got a mini mutant protein here. Actually eat. Finally hungry enough to eat. If you're still streaming, I'll pop back in for sure. If not, stay safe. Yeah, for sure, Calvin. I'm probably only going to be going for about another 15 minutes at the absolute most. So if you're back in 15-ish minutes or so, I'll see you. But if not, then I'll catch you whenever I stream next. This AI is so good. This AI is so smart. Alright, thanks Calvin, appreciate it dude. We'll catch you next time. Hey, welcome back, Galactic. Just trying to complete Act 1. 100% exploration on Act 1. Yeah, Act 1's super easy exploration. Especially now, just going back and just basically doing the whole thing on auto. How far is your account, Galactic? Oh, is this what you like? Did you mean like you started this up on a new account? Is that what why you're exploring Act 1? Because for some reason I thought you were I thought your account was a lot further along than that. Level 31, nice. I was using my main to explore it for the crystal and ISO. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is it me or am I the only one here right now? It's possible. It's possible, Galactic. Could be a couple of people just lurking in the background, but, yeah, no, that's okay. I'm gonna be wrapping up, semi-shortly, though. We're getting to the bottom of our maxed out 3 stars, so we'll be heading off pretty soon after we finish using these guys. Gotta get to bed. Gotta get back to work tomorrow. It says 1 watching. On my side, it says 2, so maybe one of ours just hasn't updated yet, but it's not a huge deal. Did you run out of 4 stars for the arena? I did, yeah. Yeah, I've used up all the 4 stars already. And I'm not watching it on the normal page. I'm watching it in, well, it's not like I'm watching it, but I've got it up so that I can see the chat in the page where, like, I set up, like, my stream stuff. So I don't know if that counts it or not. But yeah, again, not a huge deal to me. Have to go in 30 minutes. Yeah, well, we'll be wrapped up. We'll be wrapped up by then, most likely. How many teams we got? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only got 5 teams left. We only got 5 teams left, so we'll be out of here in probably 10 to 15 minutes or so, give or take. Something like that. Hey Doc Strange, how you doing, bud? Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night, dude. Could you do a new account so we can see the tips you do to get so many champions? Maybe. I'd rather do it on like a separate device so I don't have to keep like signing in, signing out of 2 accounts on my same iPad. But I've been thinking about it. No, he didn't get nerfed, he got a buff. Luke Cage got buffed, about maybe a month and a bit ago. Hey, welcome back, Ashes. Just coming back in at the tail end of the stream here. We're going to be wrapping up in probably 5-ish minutes or so. It just takes time. It just takes time. You get better with practice. Hey, Reeler, how you doing? already three more teams here, and then we're done for this evening. I don't memorize the opponent's moves. Excuse me, guys. It definitely helps knowing how. What specials or how certain specials look and where the evade points are for different champions. It definitely helps. Why do so many people waste their units? I don't know. I can't vouch for everybody, but I don't know. Some people just like spending their units on crystals and hoping to get lucky. Can you do another stream tomorrow evening? I might do another stream tomorrow evening. But I'm thinking of taking the night off, and because MCOC Droid is going to be streaming tomorrow evening. He's doing his initial clear of Uncollected. So I'm thinking of taking the evening off from streaming and just watching him stream. But we'll see. Might throw his stream on while I do some painting. Oh, I ended that combo short. There we go. We have 12,000 units. Yeah, it's all from like grinding arena and quests and everything. 1,000 subs. Could you show us your setup? Do you mean like my mastery setup, or do you mean like my room, my PC, and things like that? I could. I mean, it's nothing special. It's nothing fancy to show. It's just basically just like a standard desktop, standard PC. That's really it. There's not much. Like, I don't have like some like crazy big setup or anything like that. It's just like regular desktop. I just got like a regular webcam, and I just use a headset mic that I just leave the headset on the desk in front of me. If I put up 1.5 in 4-star featured, what percentage will I place? In 4-star featured, you might get lucky, and you might slip into the 31 to 60% bracket, but it'd probably be in like the 61 to 100% bracket. But I never do, like, I rarely do the 4-star featured arena, so I'm not the best person to tell how the cutoffs work there. How did you connect to OBS to the iPad? So I have an Elgato capture card that's on like a little table beside me. So that's plugged into my iPad with this handy little adapter here that's basically a Lightning to HDMI adapter. $70 at your local Apple store. And then, so that plugs into the Elgato, and then the Elgato plugs into my computer via USB. And then I just boot up OBS, and then I use a video input capture, I think is what it's called. And then I just pick the Elgato capture card, and then it brings up my iPad on the screen. What's the arena cutoff? Well, the first round of arena, her cutoff was 3.8. So it's possible that it could be around the same, it could be a little bit higher, or it could be a little bit lower. but I'm aiming for like 5 mil at least. But I'll probably be able to put up about somewhere between 5.3 to 5.5, which will most likely be enough. But I would recommend going for at least 4, just because Medusa is like such a desired champion right now, so it's possible that her cutoff could raise from what it was first round, so I would recommend going at least 4 mil for her. Got her as 4-star already? Nice, Frank. Are you going for her to try... do you have her awakened, or is she just not duped yet? Alrighty, guys. That's going to be the last team that we run through this evening. So we are done and done. Alrighty. So... we are just shy of 4.9 mil. I'm going to be doing more on the train tomorrow morning into work, as well as on my lunch break. So we'll probably get up to 5.5 at least, but I imagine that will still be enough to get her. Right now we're a mil over the previous cutoff. So we should hopefully be fine, but I want to be as safe as possible. So I'm going to keep grinding, and just see how much further that we can get. So that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it, as always. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow evening, like I mentioned a few minutes ago. MCOC Droid is going to be streaming his initial clear of Uncollected, so I'll probably just hang out in his stream tomorrow evening and watch that. But yeah, thank you again, guys, and I will catch you all in the next stream.